Well, unfortunately, today, they got me back. Have you ever had one of those mornings where you wake up and you just like reset your alarm 5 times because you planned on waking up early, but it never ended up working out? It's one of those mornings for me. So, we're gonna get some coffee from here. This is the place to go if you're in Cheyenne. All right, so we're gonna do some benching. I like to start out with just the bar to get warmed up, and then we're gonna use some 45 plates. We're gonna do about 2 sets with the 45s. I'm also gonna show you guys some prehab exercises that you can do between sets of your benching. So let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna bench 180 here. Show you guys the bar. So we're gonna do 6 sets at 180 with an RPE of 7, just to give you guys an idea of what an RPE is. An RPE is a rate of perceived exertion. So with an RPE of 7, you should have about 3 reps left in reserve, or 3 reps in the tank. I like using this, like I said in my programming in the last video. It's an excellent way to start off a mesocycle, and the further you get into your mesocycle, into your training program, the more closer you get to an RPE of 9 and 10, which is closer to failure. Okay, so in between our sets of benching, we're gonna do some band pull-aparts. This is really for the posterior deltoid and for good shoulder health, just to make sure that our scapula are staying pulled back, so we're keeping that nice roll back shoulders, the nice posture. So when we're doing a band pull-apart, what I want you to do is I want you to take your thumbs and I want you to churn them to the outside as you're pulling this band apart. So it'll look like this. In between our benching, we'll be doing a set of 15 for those, just a little prehab for the shoulders to make sure we're keeping those scapular muscles working really well. If you notice, someone who has bad posture usually has forward rounded shoulders. This is likely due to posterior weakness, rhomboid weakness. Okay, so we're gonna get into our benching. A nice little pointer is if you bend the bar, it's going to set your elbows into the right position. Another thing too is leg drive. How to do leg drive is we're going to set up on the bench, we're gonna have our feet flat down on the ground, and if you notice, I'll push off my heels and you'll see my butt squeeze just a little bit as I'm bench pressing. This is just to transfer energy from our strong base from our legs and deliver it to the bar. So it's gonna allow us to move more weight. Time for some band pull-aparts. So when it comes to these videos, I'm just gonna give you guys one exercise that I do every day in my workout. I don't wanna give you my entire workout because I think it's just boring watching somebody work out the whole time, but I really wanna make sure that you guys are getting the most out of the tips from the bench press and the squat. If you notice, you see the leg drive coming up, transferring through the legs. Glutes are squeezing, and I'm also trying to bend that bar as I'm pressing it up. So this is just gonna allow for proper positioning. Whenever I bench, I feel like I just have a massive amount of testosterone just flowing through my blood. Like I just get enraged. Just feel a rage come over me. I love bench pressing, it's probably one of my favorites. I love blowing up the chest, I love feeling the chest feel full of blood, and it's probably one of the better exercises that I am good at. It's probably one of the better exercises. It's probably one of the exercises I'm better at, besides squatting, because squatting is by far my favorite. If I could squat every day, I would. So anyways, what I want to show you guys is an overhead view. I want you guys to get a picture of what it looks like when you bend the bar. Now obviously you can't bend the bar because the bar is meant to have over 500 pounds on it. You just see my elbows go into position as I imagine bending the bar. Okay, so if you want to get the most out of your bench, bars should follow a C path. If you notice, it'll start above my shoulders and I'll come down, I'll just come right below my nipple line right here, right below my man boobs. So if you go, I'll give you guys a side view so you can see that C path of the bar. So don't get me wrong, living downtown is great. I mean, you're surrounded with awesome, crazy, cool looking buildings, the great smell of awesome food. I mean, it's great, it really is, don't get me wrong. I love living downtown. There's only one issue, and it's this. See that? Do you see that? That's the issue. So I battle with these people. I battle with the parking patrol individuals, and so much to the extent that they have this little chalk thing that they go around and they mark your tire with it, and once you get an X, once you get 2 marks on your tire, then you get a ticket. I went to the extent of where they came up to try and mark my tire. I was in my car. I actually pulled forward and went in reverse, and pulled forward and went in reverse so they could not mark my tire. Well, unfortunately, today, they got me back. And so, the battle continues. So, we're back at home base. Today we're gonna end the vlog here. We're gonna end the vlog here at home base because I unfortunately have to go to work at a place that I don't necessarily like to work at, but I go there because they have helped me out a lot, and I owe some loyalty to them. Let's just put it that way. I owe it to them because they helped me out at a really hard time when I had first moved to the city from a small town. For those of you that don't know, I moved to Cheyenne, Wyoming from a small town of 45 people called Hawk Springs. There used to be 30, but they upgraded, and now there's 45 people in the town, which is awesome. Good to see that they're finally expanding. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I hope you guys got a lot out of the workout today. You can probably tell that I was struggling a little bit. I'm still trying to adjust using this camera in front of people. It's definitely different trying to talk to a camera while there's others watching you. I kind of have this like social anxiety when it comes to talking to a camera. I just don't want people to think that I'm talking to myself, but I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to like it if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel, share it. The more you share this, the more you can put this stuff out there, the more it's gonna help me out, and the more I can help you guys out. So some future things that are coming on the way. I'm currently working on my website where I'm gonna deliver you guys some amazing training programs. These are gonna be automated, auto-regulated, based off of what? My favorite thing, RPEs, rate of perceived exertion. So using the rate of perceived exertion, you're gonna put whatever number you're feeling and how difficult that exercise was for you in that current phase of training, and it will adjust everything for you so that you can use the right volume and the right intensity for your exercises. So be prepared for that. It's coming. We're gonna call it Foundations. It's just the very beginning. So this is a starters. This is gonna be primarily based off of starting strength, really. Starting strength, I think, is an amazing exercise program. However, I'm going to add some twists to it to make it a little bit more effective for you beginners. So we call this Foundations because it's going to take you from a beginner to an intermediate. And then from the future, we'll take it from intermediate to advanced. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm sure we'll release that here hopefully within the next 2 months. I want to put a lot of work in this to make sure that I'm giving you guys the best possible product. So anyways, I will catch you all next time.